Welcome back to your passion, purpose, and personal brand. I'm Lisa McGuire, and today I'm going to talk to you. Not the version of you who's got it all figured out, but the one who's been quietly wondering, there's got to be a better way to grow my business, to grow myself, and to feel less alone in this journey. I just got back from Chicago with another mastermind gathering of the people who have been by my side for the past 5 years. It's one of the few places in my life where I don't have to explain what I do. And every time I go, I come back with more clarity. But this time, something bigger landed. Something I've been building behind the scenes that I'm finally ready to invite you into. So it's time to talk. Real talk. And today, I want to talk about masterminds. When people hear mastermind, they often think of pitch rooms and accountability calls, or a place where people gather to trade advice. But that's not what I've experienced. The mastermind I've been a part of these past 5 years, it's been my incubator, my laboratory, my safe space, my reality check, my secret weapon. And we meet every 2 weeks online and twice a year in person. And every time we gather, I press pause on my business. No Zoom calls, no client work, just pure focus. Because when we come together, something else happens. That extra mind shows up, the collective wisdom that only surfaces when a diverse group of people sit together with honesty and intention. In my group, we have coaches guiding executives through burnout, consultants helping organizations rethink culture, a nonprofit leader changing lives across the world, authors building movements, and one entrepreneur who's grown his email audience to a list of over 300,000 people. There are people in corporate careers quietly building the next version of themselves. And me, who shifted my entire business from a traditional marketing strategist to what I call today, a humanity-driven growth advisor. I want you to know this shift didn't happen by accident. The business I run today didn't just happen because I woke up one day with a brilliant new idea. And when I joined, I was still in transition from being this marketing strategist and an award-winning copywriter who was transitioning to try to find the footing in what I felt like was a whole new version of myself. I didn't realize then how much I would need that room, because what happens inside of a true mastermind, not a check-the-box kind, but a true mastermind, it's magic. This group gave me something I couldn't have gotten anywhere else, a place to test my ideas in real time, a sounding board that knows how to challenge and refine without tearing down, colleagues who saw my future before I could, people who believed in me when I was second-guessing myself. And that kind of feedback loop from thoughtful, aligned, value-based peers is really rare. And that's why I kept showing up month after month, year after year. When I created a new offer, they gave me clarity. When I stumbled into doubt, they reminded me what I was here to do. And when I thought something was good enough, they pushed me to ask, is this really your best work? See, for years, I did what many of you are doing right now. I built my business around what I knew, not always who I was. Marketing strategy, messaging sprints, client acquisition funnels. While those skills served me well, and I still do that work, they weren't my deepest work. It took this group and their consistent mirror to help me see the pattern that's always been running underneath. I am a translator of identity. I help people figure out their own native language. I help them know how to show up, what to say, and how to build a business around their DNA. And that level of clarity, it doesn't happen on a whiteboard alone. It requires content creation to test your ideas, real-time feedback on what's resonating and what's not, people who see your blind spots, honest voices to care enough to push you higher than your current version of yourself. And I don't know what I would have done without them. So why this matters now? Here's the bigger truth. The world is changing. The marketplace is louder, faster, and more saturated than ever before. We're living in an age where AI can do your writing, your designs, your emails, but AI will never be able to do you. So now more than ever, the greatest differentiator in business isn't tactics. It's trust. It's not just visibility. It's resonance. In last week's episode, I said it like this. Visibility without authenticity is just noise. But visibility with authenticity, that's resonance. And there's the shift that we're in. People don't want another perfectly polished professional. They want to know you've lived some of what they've gone through. They want to see your stumbles, your stories, your point of view. They want to work with humans, not headlines. They don't want perfectly polished content. They want real stories. Your mistakes, your wins, your evolving thinking. Because here's the secret. Your energy speaks louder than your expertise. And when you show up as a fully integrated human being, people don't just listen. They trust you. They trust you. So we've entered into the age of what I call the age of identity. AI is commoditizing information faster than ever before. Anyone can generate content, but no one can replicate your identity. And that's why I've shifted my entire work toward what I call the difference is you, helping people design business around who they are, not just what they sell. And this is the exact work I've been doing inside my mastermind for years. Testing my frameworks, getting feedback, iterating offers, sharpening my voice, and being called out lovingly when I played it safe. That kind of growth requires community. And I want to talk directly to the person listening who's thinking, Lisa, I want that kind of group, but I don't have people like that around me. And believe me, I hear this a lot. And honestly, that breaks my heart because we were never meant to do this alone. Every single entrepreneur I know who's built something meaningful has done it with people who challenge their thinking. They cheer them on, they share honest feedback, and they believe in them. And sometimes more than they believe in themselves. And that's why I'm launching something new. So I want to tell you more. For years, people have asked me, how can I find a group like the one you're in? I hear it all the time. And today I'm finally answering that question. Beyond the Transaction is the name of the new hybrid business circle I'm launching. It's part peer advisory, part strategic referral network, and 100% rooted in authenticity. And here's what we're building. It will be bi-weekly 80-minute strategy sessions online. No filler, no fluff. A private Slack community because business happens between the meetings. And there are special perks for founding members too, including visibility on my podcast and one-on-one strategy sessions with me. And this group also includes a twice-a-year in-person retreat. But more importantly, here's what we aren't doing. No pitch fest, no forced referrals, no pretending you have it all together. This is a space for purpose-driven professionals who are ready to stop performing and start becoming. Because when you show up fully as yourself, that's when your business becomes an extension of your soul. We're opening the doors right now, as of today, and the founding circle will be intentionally kept. And on July 23rd, I'm hosting a virtual open house to share all the details. You can register right now. Just see the link in the show notes. And if you're listening after July 23rd, check the same link to see when the next open house is scheduled. The real work begins when you drop the mask. You know, you were never meant to do this alone. Let me leave you with this. You don't need another business card exchange. You don't need another growth hack. You need a room full of people who see the real you, the version who's tired of playing a role, the version who's ready to integrate your business with your identity, the version who knows you didn't come this far just to stay stuck performing. Because when you finally drop that mask, it's when everything changes. The people who belong in your world, they're waiting for you to go first. So here's your invitation. Join me. And if this isn't for you, then share this episode with someone you know who needs it. Let's go beyond the transaction together. I'm so excited about this new group and this collective we're building. It's become my passion. And it's part of my purpose, which is to help others see the same potential in them that I see in themselves. So this is what they can do and fulfill what they're here to do. It's a ripple effect we can have in the universe. It's how we can align our stories to create this personal brand of integrity. So thanks for being with me on your Passion, Purpose, and Personal Brand podcast. I'm Lisa McGuire, and I can't wait to see you inside the room. And until next time, here's to finding your legendary self.